Well, tires can be an expensive investment, a costly investment, and especially if you live in a climate where you need to change them every time the snow falls.
That's right.
But here to help us out and give us some tips on how to save your tires and perhaps save some money are Crystal Karam. She's the owner of Tire Changes, as well as Jason Bowers Villeneuve. He is one of the technicians at Tire Changes. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Crystal, you're the owner of the business. Can you actually explain a bit about what it is that you do?
So what we do is we came up with this idea to basically come to our customers' homes and change their tires right on their driveway. If they don't have a driveway, we'll change it right on their street, you know, kind of close to their home. The other good thing is that we'll take their tires out from their garage, and that way our customers don't have to get dirty or strain their back.
How did you come up with the idea? What sort of clicked one day and you said, hey, you know what?
It's funny. I was pregnant around 2.5 years ago, and my husband never goes on business, but he did. He went away to Japan on business, and the next day it snowed. Right. And I was just stuck. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to bring the tires, or I didn't even know how to put them in the car.
Right.
So, yeah, it was bad. So I just was like that night thinking about this idea, like, why can't someone just come to my house? And I told my husband just kind of like as a discussion, and he was like, that's an excellent idea. And from there, we just kind of went into business mode and got it done.
Fantastic idea. And if I was you, I'd be like, I'm not lifting those tires.
Yeah,
exactly. You better get me a man over here to get this done, honey. I don't care where you are.
Or a burly girl, that's right.
Burly girl, exactly.
Right, yeah.
Jason, as a technician, you know, maybe we could pick your brain. Why is it, first of all, important, we're going into spring, to switch from your winter tires and move to something, a summer tire or maybe an all-season tire?
Basically, as the road heats up, your winter tires have a softer rubber compound than your all-season or your summer tires do. And as the temperature heats up, the roads also heat up too. The asphalt retains a lot of that heat, and it'll actually prematurely wear the tire.
Oh, so you don't want that because they are expensive, of
Yeah,
course,
they're
right?
expensive to replace in the following winter. Well, you want your good tires back on the vehicle, right? You don't want pre-worn tires going on the vehicle.
What about after winter? So we're at that phase right now where we hope there's no more snow.
We're done.
Or a freezing rain. What kind of tires should people be getting? Is an all-season tire or a summer tire an option that they should be considering? Is one better than the other?
Basically, there are a few tires that are summer tires. They're basically strictly sport tires for Corvettes, Ferraris, stuff like that.
Okay, we don't have to worry about that.
So those cars don't come out in the winter anyway,
Right.
but your all-season tire is technically only a 3-season tire, spring, summer, and fall. Once the temperature drops below 7 degrees, your all-season tire starts to freeze up and harden up, so you actually lose traction.
Okay,
So
that's a very good point. Below 7 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's not minus 7 degrees, just 7 degrees
7
Celsius.
degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Once it drops below that, your all-season tires start to lose traction because the rubber compound hardens up. Above that, you want to change them from your winters to your all-seasons because your winter tires start prematurely wearing on the heated pavement.
Right. What about tire pressure, Jason? Why is having the right tire pressure so important for people?
Well, one, it saves from uneven wear.
Okay.
And it also helps with the load. If you're towing anything, when you have stuff in the vehicle, you want to keep that tire pressure stable and all equal throughout the entire car so you have a nice smooth ride.
And do you always have to get your tires balanced?
No.
How often should you be doing that?
The only time you really need your tires balanced is when the actual rubber tire comes off the rim.
Okay.
As long as the rim and tires stay together and they don't come apart, the tire doesn't need to be balanced again.
Oh, good tip.
Crystal, this is a great idea too, and I think one of the things you guys do is have these at-work clinics. Explain how that happens exactly.
So basically what we've been doing now is contacting businesses that have their own parking lot,
right,
and trying to get as many employees as are interested in getting their tires changed together on one day or 2 days, as many as employees that they have, and giving them a great discount because they're all there at the same time and they all get done. They could be in a meeting at the same time as their car is getting worked on. And what we've also been doing is getting their United Way campaigns involved so that some of the portions is going towards that.
Right.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
And people can book online, I understand?
Yes. We have online system where they can see a calendar and see the day and times that are open and pick a slot that best suits them.
How nice is that? You're sitting at work and your tires are getting changed.
Yeah, I
you
know.
go home and I'm ready to go. Jason, how long does it take? So you go to someone's home. How long does it take to change all 4 tires?
Generally about an hour. Jack the car up, change 4 tires, set the tire pressure, mark the tires, pull them out of their garage, put them away.
Right.
So all in all, about an hour.
That's
Nice.
great. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today.
you.
And really educating us as well. I'm going
Yeah.
to have to change my tires soon.
You haven't changed them yet?
Give us a call.
I know a girl you
There
should
go.
call.
Exactly. Well, coming up next, we're talking to Linda Webster about the Spring Play Festival. You can watch 5 plays in 5 days. More on that right after this.